Alright, welcome to our River Pirates channel. This is Rob and Colin, and we got Brandon with us, Angel and Ryan.
What's up, guys?
And we're out on Lake Anna. I'm about to send out this Akaru lure. See him, Rob.
Damn.
Good cast, good cast.
See how this live action lure works. Really pop.
Sounds great. I don't know if I'm gonna work on the ladder.
Probably yourself something right now.
Fish on.
Really?
I had
Aw,
it on.
babe. Shouldn't have spoken.
And you lost it. Brandon just lost a fish.
Literally went on and just decided, nah, I'm good.
Did you see him?
No, nothing.
Stay in the water.
So Rob, tell us a little bit about fish here and what we're going for.
Well, basically, we're going after some of your larger fish. There are walleye out here, but we'd have to get closer to the power plant dam for that kind of action. But we're looking at a lot of catfish, a lot of bass. There's a lot of bass. I've heard stories coming out of here. Walleye would be great, but since we're casting toward the shallows over here, this is, as you all know, is bass country. They do like to haul on these shelters. It's a little rough for them, but they'll stick to it. Catfish maybe near these shelves is pretty much what you're looking at. But if we went out near that dam, I can almost guarantee it, we could probably get on a walleye because they're habits. They have they're, for whatever reason, they like to be near the bottom of dams. The churning water has to get their bait, the bait fish, small bait fish up. And since they're in the pike family, you bring one up, you better have gloves on, or you might end up with a real bad day for your hands. Catfish, same way. You don't want to get that. You don't want to get stuck with the spines that are on the side of the fish and located near the side fins and the dorsal fin toward the front. So you want to address a catfish to the rear of the ventral fins is usually the best way to handle that kind of situation. And as usual, we got these guys that'll want to wake you. So,
Turn your back.
you know, if you're out on a boat, try, you see people fishing, whatever, trim your throttle back a little bit, keep the wake down to a minimum. Just being respectful. Just like if I see people like swimming, it's like, why do you want to speed past a bunch of swimmers? Same kind of deal. Just respect. Just treat people like you want to be treated. It's real simple.
Exactly. Now tell us a little bit about your setup you got going on.
Well, this is the Shimano Quick Fire, and I'm trying the Akaru lure. It's a swim action lure. If you notice, it does have a natural swimming action in the water. It's the operation, or the motion on it is very similar to, say, a swim, any of your swim baits, your jerk baits. You kind of use the same. You would use the same procedure on a jerk bait, which I'm gonna cast this out just like so. Got a nice weight to it. But with a jerk bait, you're gonna basically, as it goes, a little reel, pull, drop, snap, drop, reel it. There's your jerk. That's your jerk action. That's the kind of action you want to look for. Then you let her settle for a little bit, she'll drop, and then you do the same procedure. Just work that bait. Hopefully we can work something up today. That would be really cool if I can hit something right now, but let's see what happens. I don't know what's all this. This must be like motor oil or something. Probably gas. Probably motor. Gas from the boats and whatnot. And there we go. This is it kind of simulates a wounded fish movement, the way I'm jerking this bait. You'll see how it kind of does a wounded, or you can run it. You run this bait like this. It's a very unique very lifelike lure. Really interesting. Got these. Got them on sale actually. They're about they want about 60 per lure. I got them on sale for about 40. Just go to carlures.com. You can get them, and then if you buy over a certain amount, they drop another percentage off. So it's kind of a good deal. Haven't had much success with it, but since we're here in deeper waters, it's advantageous to try it. It's something that really is a fun bait. I personally like them. You get something on them, a little payoff for me. And you can get a nice even cast with that too. And we're just gonna do something like this. Let it drop. And thing to remember, if you do hit something large, a lot of people are going to make this mistake of sweeping like this. No. You want to fight them in, and you want to try and keep your rod tip as low as you can. And then if you get something to hit, you want to set your hook at a sideways angle. That way you can keep this down, and then it's easier for you to, again, switch hands once it gets to a certain point. Case in point, if this were the fish, that way you could address one-handed. You would choke up on your setup, and then you'd be able to address the fish accordingly and bring it in. Okay,
Excellent.
Okay, so we have the bait. Okay, we got our simulated fish in here. Where gloves would really come into play is, well, one, this type of scenario, you get your...
Really?
You what?
Yo, you got it, one.
Nice.
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 Woo!
What is
Good
it?
stuff.
Bluegill.
That's what I figured. Isn't that the kind I caught when we were at the beach?
Come on.
Yeah, they're like everywhere. Get a picture with it, boys.
He's filming it.
All right, here you go. Bluegill for you. This is your standard bluegill we got around here. Good job, Brandon. Way to bring it up.
It's about 6 inches.
About 6 inches, roughly. I mean, it's roughly the size of my hand.
Yeah.
So you're looking at maybe about 6 inches. Yeah, you hooked him pretty good there, dude.
Thanks.
All right. So go ahead and get him a set of pliers. Or get him a set of pliers here. And we're going to show you how to properly do this, folks. Get it off my hat would be great. All right, so we're going to want to reach in, just like this. Get that hook. And, okay. I just hit. Okay, and deep throated a hot dog. All right, now, if we go down to the side of the boat here, take these, please. All right, the proper way to reintroduce a fish is, as I've showed you on the beaches before, we'll reach into the water, put him a couple strokes, and off you go. That's simple. You want to do it as minimal as possible because there's a slime coating on a fish that actually protects its scales. So you want to be as minimal contact with that as possible.
Handle it as little as possible.
Yes, handle as little as possible or as gently as possible. However, which way you want to look at it. It's definitely, I'm going to need that pliers again. Nice thing of these. Cool, thank you. Good job, Brandon.
All right, well, we're going to get down to it, and we'll check back with you when we have more.